friends? Sam McGraw, I'm doing TCGs yet again. Let's open some more Dusk Till Dawn. That first case went pretty well. We got us some Marvel, and it was Aegis. Maybe my favorite? I said it definitely was. It's maybe my favorite. Maybe. But we also got Iron Song Versus, which, you know, in cold foil, which, you know, Dorinthia is kind of my thing. So that was pretty sweet to start off with. Definitely happy with that. So with that beginning, we're gonna do my usual routine, get the plastic off of this case that I just cracked open, and start digging. While I'm doing that, I should point out, don't forget, you can certainly hit up borderthangames.com. You can either hit it up directly and then use the code Graham, like my name, TCG at checkout, or if you follow the handy link down there, it should set this up for you automatically. Auto-magically is a technical term. What that will get you is your first order off of borderthangames.com. That's going to be 5% off. Kind of a, hey, welcome to the gig from the shop owner, Paul, who is a fun dude. I enjoy Paul. So it's giving him business, him giving you a thank you for said business, and lets him know I sent you. So it's win-win-win. Like, everybody is happy here. So definitely keep that in mind. And with no further ado, let's start ripping. Obviously, I already started ripping. And I talked about it last time. I think my commons, including common foils, are going to stay out of frame. And there is a cold foil legendary in pack 2. Soul Bond Resolve. Okay. When this defends, you may charge your hero's soul. The first time, you'll be dealt damage each turn. If you have charged this turn, prevent 1. Alright. Right off the bat, we are in a happy spot. That is a cold foil legendary immediately. Second pack of box 1 of case 2. And right behind that, we get Majestic number 1. Hold the line. Okay, that's a great start. That is, so far, this is my second case. We are 2 for 2. There's another Majestic Anthem of Spring. We are 2 for 2 with cold foil. Not just legendaries, we are 2 for 2 with cold foil legendaries. Heck of a start. Widespread Ruin. So we are just about 5 packs in, and this, I say 5, that's 6, let's count that. No, 5, I was right. 5 packs in. And we've got a cold foil legendary that I covered up with a rare What Is Wrong With Me, and 3 Majestics, and I accidentally spoiled myself just now. There's another Majestic coming. Themis, Archangel of Judgment. I did not see her in case 1, so that is my first copy of Themis. This box is, this might be a boring rest of this box because there's a rare foil right there. we have already hit, in 7 packs now, we've got 4 Majestics and a Legendary. That is the bulk of what we expect to see in a box. And there, right there, coming up is our first extended art non-foil rare reprint of the Heralds. Herald of Ravages in this case. So we are getting we got a very, very strong start to this case. Y'all know I love the angel art, so you know I'm already happy with that. And goodness, Majestic number 5, Bastion of Unity, Warrior Equipment. Not likely to land with Dorinthia, but you never know, right? You never know. So we are just now, this pack is pack 12 out of 24. This is the halfway point. And there is Majestic Foil Mischievous Meeps. What a good grief. And there is Majestic number 6, my very first Lumina Lance. Okay, this box is either just absolutely busted, or the rest of this box is going to be absolutely boring. Let's root for the first one, shall we? There is yet another Majestic Beckoning Light. Majestic 7. V for Valor. And Reality Refractor. That's actually a pretty decent illusionist weapon. A worthy successor to some of the prior ones. A second Majestic Foil Diabolic Offering, and another Majestic in the pack, Slithering Shadowpede. Good grief. Well, this box is certainly rocking things. I wonder if the whole case will continue in the same manner. Let's slide these up, because we are, the way I like to spread my Majestics out, we are running out of space. Grim Feast. That's a wild box. 2 foil Majestics, 8 regular Majestics, and a cold foil Legendary thus far. We have slowed down a little bit the last few packs, but can hardly complain at this point. That is a fantastic box, no matter how you slice it at this point, regardless of whatever else comes. Charge of the Light Brigade. That did not end well. I don't know why we're throwing Charge of the Light Brigade out there. Unless that's a hint. Two packs left for this box. The second half of the box wasn't a whole lot weaker. That's for sure. Resounding Courage and Grim Feast and Blessing. Last pack of box 1. Spellbane Aegis. Nice to see it again. Light the Way, Ram Raider, and Frontline Legs. So that is the end of box 1 of this case. Soulbound Resolve in cold foil has already given us a pretty epic start, along with 8, count them, 8 non-foil Majestics. Throwing packs under my monitor, that's going to be fun to go fetch. And 2 foils. Not upset. Oh yeah, and right off the bat, we get a Herald of Judgment, another one of our extended art non-foil reprints. V for Val. So this one, pack 2 of box 1, we already had a Soulbound Resolve. So this one is starting off a bit slower, but honestly, I would have been more shocked the other way. There is another first for me for the set. That is Morlock Hill, a warrior instant. Next time you be dealt lethal damage. This turn you may banish Minerva Themis from hand or arsenal to prevent it. It's a pretty nice themey card. I believe Minerva is a blitz only. So that card is only really useful in blitz. I think your hero has to be young, which they changed that rule. Used to be you could play a young hero in CC. Old Prism changed that. Alright, there's Cloak of Darkness, our first cold foil this round. Let's stick that with the Majestics down there. I do like both the shadow and light equipment sets are pretty fun in this Dusk Till Dawn set. Way more fun than Frontline Nonsense. I could see a realm, again, I think I said last time, I could see a realm where they get used, especially in Commoner. Poison the Well. That's a fun card. Generic, 0, no block, no attack. Next time a hero would gain health this turn, instead they lose that much health. That's fun. Throw that on the stack when somebody has dropped a Sigil of Solace and just watch them cry. Love it. There's Widespread Annihilation. I pulled the extended art foil in my first case. That's a really gorgeous piece of art, regardless of the card itself. It looks incredible. Soul Clever. So we got cold foil. We got 3 Majestics. This is, you know, we're not even halfway through the box yet. This is a much more on average, but we got another extended art non-foil reprint. We love those. I love that extended art treatment for those. The foils were gorgeous, the promos that they did, but it is also nice to see me in non-foil. I really do kind of like that. It's a nice little added touch, extra thing to see in the set. Majestic foil for this box. Call Down the Lightning. And Vincent, the rare, the young Vincent. I don't think I actually pulled one of those yet either. I think that is her first appearance for my openings of Dusk Till Dawn. Levia. I can see either one. I feel like, for me, I always default to Levia, and there's Banneret of Courage. But I buy the logic behind Levia, even if I don't think it flows quite as well off my tongue. Deathly Whale. Cleansing Light. I love the art on this card. And I said this last time, just throwing this out there because it's still true. From the box art, the stained glass imagery, all the way down to the individual cards, I have always loved the art for Flesh and Blood Diabolic Offering. But this set really has just upped that ante again. I feel like almost every set, the art just takes another step forward. There's a gorgeous foil cleansing light. I love it. This set is not an exception to that. This set definitely takes that art improvement, the great art, and just goes another step with it. Absolutely love it. Hungering Demagon, and then our Reality Refractor yet again. A worthy illusionist weapon, as I stated before. Shaden Swing. Banner of Resilience. So we're at 5 Majestics, a cold foil, and a foil Majestic. That is about right for a given box. So we're pretty much on right there. Later Rest and Ram Raider. I'd say one more Majestic. We're getting one more Majestic this box. Soul Butcher. I know I've seen it, but for some reason there's still cards that I'm running into and being like, I don't think I've seen that card. I'm like, I have to have seen that card, right? Maybe not. There are a lot of cards here. There are a lot of Majestics here. So maybe I am legitimately seeing some things for the first time in person. Who knows? There's a Wall Breaker, V for Valor, and first appearance for me of Northern Winds, Oldham Specialization. So Blitz only. Sorry, not sorry. I never hated Oldham as much as some people. It was definitely, you know, for Dorinthia, it could be a tricky matchup at times, but, you know, what do you do? That was, in fact, our 6th Majestic. So, like I said, I think that is our Majestic, the last one for the last... Oh, no, there is another foil Majestic for us right there. Requiem for the Damned. Very nice. So this box did have a little surprise for us. One moment, please. Sorry about that. Made a mess and wanted to clean it up real quick before I kept going. Pack wrappers were falling out of an overflowing pack packs that I was sticking them into. Now, some people just throw the wrappers off somewhere. I try and cram them into a box, make it as short as possible. But especially with these expansion / supplemental sets, they are a little tricky to do. Mischievous Meeps, Pack 1, Majestic 1 for box 3. That's a good start. I like it. But yeah, these boxes being a little bit smaller hold a few less. All right, okay. We got a cold foil right off the bat. It is the Radiant Raiment, the light chess piece, which I really like these cold foils and want to get all of them, so I'm excited to see that. Yeah, these boxes hold a few less wrappers, and I try and cram just as many in. And Foil United, we stand right behind that. That's a great start to this box. And a Majestic Bequest the Vast Beyond. Viscerai. The next Runeblade attack action card you play costs 1 less for each rune chant you control. That is good. And since Runeblades hurt my feelings, that means it's bad. Not really. Runeblades hurt my feelings, not people playing Runeblade. You are not actually hurting my feelings if you play Runeblade. Dimensional Vortex. I love those weird misspellings. I mentioned that before. Misspellings. Changed spellings, I guess, is more accurate. As I start throwing my Majestic piles completely out of whack, which is not the end of the world. Y'all don't really care, do you? Radiant View. I want to get all these Radiants in cold foil. Help me with that, boxes. Help me. Angelic Descent. All these angel cards, they look so good. Spirit of War. A light warrior fun for my dude Bolton. Do I need to try playing Bolton? Do I need to try playing New Prism? What do I need to try playing? Let me know. What do I need to give it? Do I need to try Levia? I'm not as into Vincent, I don't think. So maybe, tell me if I need to do that. What hero from this set do I need to try? Throw that at me, Decimator Great Axe. I've heard that's kind of an interesting Durante thing. What do I need to try from this set? V for Valor. I will try to take your advice, take that under advisement, and try the card, or try the deck that you recommend. I won't promise it, but I will try. I've been trying to build Azalea for months. So y'all know I'm a little bit of trouble in that regard, but we'll see what we can do. Blood Dripping Frenzy. Don't think I've seen that one yet. Shadow Brute as an additional cost. Banish your hand. All it. Banish your hand. Draw a card for each card with blood that banished. That's nice. Brute and Shadow attacks get plus X this turn, where X is the number of cards with 6 or more attack banished this way. That's fascinating. That's very interesting. Dangerous, unless you have opted or just generally know that your deck is loaded with the stuff you're trying to reveal. Frontline Helm, oh yeah, you know I love my frontline stuff. It's nice to have a whole bunch of different options, and it is especially nice to have different stuff like that for commoner. Do not get me wrong, I am not actually cranky at it. Not everything has to be for people like trying to optimize everything best in slot, as it were. There can be stuff for everybody else too. Just somebody trying to slap together their first deck, or a later deck that they're just like, you know what, I just want to throw something in here. That's alright. Don't take my criticisms as actually, well, this is terrible and it shouldn't exist ever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I probably won't use it. As somebody who's been picking up stuff, you know, since Welcome to Wraith, but especially for newer folk, Cleansing Light every time. For people getting into it more recently, that kind of thing, absolutely I understand its place. I do not begrudge that. I don't begrudge anybody having those options. Just to clear that up. Light the way. I feel like it's been a minute since we hit that Blood Dripping Frenzy a ways back, but we have not hit a Majestic or anything fancy in a minute. That's not it either. 3 packs left for box 3. And we will chug right along into finishing this case. Gosh, the angel stuff in foil looks so good. I started trying to set that in the Majestic pile. It is not correct. That's not where it goes. There's a red Herald of Triumph, though. Another extended art non-foil reprint. Yeah. Dig up dinner. There's Majestic number 6, closing out box 3. So the first 2 boxes, box 1 was just wild. Box 2 got us a bonus rainbow foil Majestic, and box 3 was basically flat, strict on rate. That still makes for a pretty dang good case. Let's see what develops for us in the Starstruck. Majestic again right off the bat, and a pretty notable nice one. Later rest and frontline plating. Can't remember if I already pulled the plating or not in cold foil, but regardless of if I personally will like and use the card, I do love to see those cold foils. All day, every day, no complaint. Now what I really like seeing is this. What would this look like in cold foil? We need that. And there's a War-Tune Herald for a extended art reprint. United We Stand. I seem to pull United We Stand and Starstruck pretty close to each other on the regular. What a great... That's such a cool piece of art. I love that. So we already have our cold foil. We already have 2 Majestics. Second case. Almost done, and I still haven't seen the other Majestic I referenced that I want to talk about. So you're just gonna have to wait longer. Them's the breaks. Talk about blistering assault. I love that. Why is it a light action? Give me more stuff that looks like it should be for Dorinthia. Make it be for Dorinthia. I mean, come on. Or make her light. That's the other thing. You could always do that. I would not be mad there either. Ooh, there she is. First appearance for me in either of these cases. This is the new Prism. Is that my answer? Now that I pulled her, I need to play her. Angelic Descent, I love that. Funeral Moon. For another Majestic right behind that. Ooh, Rainbow Foil Legendary. Scowling Flesh Bag. When this defends, Intimidate. That's actually really nice. That can really... I was playing against somebody with this on Talishar the other day, and that did actually completely mess up what I was planning to do with my turn. So that's a pretty solid brute piece of equipment. So we got a Rainbow Foil Legendary. I was just saying, though, we have not seen one of the Angels, even just a regular one, in a hot minute. The regular Majestic. Wonder if we will get another one of those this box. We will get a Celestial Reprimand and some Frontline Gauntlets. So, hey, first box had Cold Foil Legendary and a Marvel. This one gets us a Cold Foil Legendary and a Herald of Rebirth. Y'all know this is one of my favorites. Love to see that. And a Rainbow Foil Legendary. Love it. Now, Will we still get surprised by a Marvel on top of that? That would be awesome. I know that they're not quite showing up. They're closer to Dynasty rates than V for Valor. Hey, Call Down Lightning, though. Another Majestic. They seem to be closer to Dynasty rates than Uprising. Not quite Outsider rates, though. That seems to be what I'm hearing. Cleansing Light. Love that card. That said, 2 legendaries, one of them's cold foil. We're pretty happy already. Got Prism, so I can play her if I want to. If I want to take the time to build a deck. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Battlefield Breaker. Cleansing Light. Love to see that every time. Which is funny, because it's not even really my class, but it's Angel Art. It needs to be my class. That's my problem. I need to play New Prism, because I need to play Angel Art cards. So we're still down an average Majestic, but we made up for it with a Rainbow Foil Legendary. 2 packs left. Maybe another Majestic. Not expecting much else wild out of this, though. Rift Skitter. Flail of Agony. And the last pack for this case. Blistering Assault and Grim Feast. So, like I said, we ended up short of Majestic that last box, but we made up for that with Scowling Fleshbag as a Rainbow Foil Legendary when we already had Cold Foil Soulbond Resolve. So those are clearly, you know, those are our big hits. But we got some decent other cold foils too. We got the Radiant Raiment, which I'm super happy about. Frontline Plating, Cloak of Darkness. We've got some good rainbow foils. That United We Stand, super glad to see that. Requiem. We got Call Down Lightning, Diabolic Offering, and Mischievous Meeps, which just makes me happy. And then a pile, we only got one of the Angel, one of the Figments, I guess, this time around. As I am getting my sleeves all jumbled up with each other, but still a pretty solid prism. There we go. United We Stand, Starstruck. A pretty solid spread of Majestics overall. Bastion, Themis, there she is. Just overall, another pretty decent case. Not like a ridiculous home run kind of case, but definitely one we're not upset about. Love to see it. Thank you so much for seeing it with me. I really appreciate it. Look forward to opening some more with y'all very soon. Talk to y'all later. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you again. BorderThanGames.com. Hit them up. Use the code. Use the link. All that jazz. 5% off. Why not? But always, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I know there's so many things you could be doing. Glad you spent some of your time with me. Bye, y'all.